when you have the week that Miami sports has, South Florida sports have, you're thinking of the worst case scenario, right? Well, tonight we finally got somebody that won, and if nobody else got us this week, then it might as well be into Miami. And on decision day, Miami goes up to Nashville and beats Nashville 5-2, and guess what? We have them in the playoffs next week. And the Herons win 5-2 over Nashville SC. And we saw something incredible. MESSI hat trick, baby. MESSI with a hat trick. And it is unbelievable that MESSI got a hat trick, especially within this time frame that not only they're perhaps fighting for something, right? They're fighting for maybe go to the second seed, right? But there's also a possibility battle of the Golden Boot, which is Sam Surridge versus Lionel Messi, and Sam Surridge with like a 3-goal deficit behind Messi, 3 or 4 goals. Actually, it's 4 goals because the differential and the tiebreaker of the assists that Messi that completely overtakes Sam Surridge, which, by the way, Surridge did get the goal. In fact, he had some really high-quality chances, at least 3 of them. All of them should have went in for Nashville, but it took one shot from Messi in the 34th minute to get one into the back and net to take the lead 1-0 over Nashville, which is awesome. But then finally, Sam Surridge with the header to put one into the back of net, and literally 3 minutes later, Jacob Schaffelberg with the go-ahead goal for Nashville to make it 2-1 over into Miami. That's bad news. Bad news in any way. Second half, it's one of those tale of two halves type of thing. Nashville dominates the first half. All some very high quality chances for Nashville with Sam Surridge shot and Hani Mukhtar with some shots as well. Maybe that could have gone to the back of the net as well, but they didn't. But eventually Surridge did get the goal in, so was Schaffelberg that got the goal in. Second half, Miami was infinitely better than Nashville was. And I'm talking Messi, Messi with a penalty goal because there was a handball that Busquets, or Messi, it was rather Messi, with that really specific location to where the ball is to Busquets, and that goes into the arm of Nijar, or something like that. So undeniably a handball, and Messi gets one into the bottom left corner, this time not compared to against Charlotte FC just a few weeks back. So thank God for that. However, but 4 minutes later, Baltasar Rodriguez with a winning goal. That was a nice goal from Baltasar Rodriguez. And then literally about 15 minutes later, Messi gets his hat trick. Second time in a row that he gets a hat trick on decision day, which is absolutely incredible from Lionel Messi. Absolutely incredible from Lionel Messi. And he's gonna win the Golden Boots. I'll probably talk about that tomorrow, depending on the match with LAFC. And then the icing in the cake, Segovia nails the coffin, this 5th goal of the game, and Miami wins 5-2 over Nashville SC. And like I said, when you have a week like this week with all South Florida teams, you just know that this was way needed to, to get that dog back into you, which is true. It's very true. It's been a tough week, a dark week, and you know what? I'll take the win. So let's see. What's seeding so far? Did they update it yet? Yes, they did. At least in the Eastern Conference. So Eastern Conference, we remain in 3rd because FC Cincinnati won, and they have that tiebreaker. Nashville, 6th place, so that means we're going to play against Nashville in the first round. Maybe a little redemption from the 2020 playoffs. Might be a perfect time to finally get a playoff series victory. Might be a perfect time to do so. So to do that, You got to beat Nashville, our expansion team. We beat them in the Leagues Cup final, which, by the way, they constantly compare the first goal of that game for MESSI on that same location that they had in the Leagues Cup final 2 years ago, which is incredible goal. So, but yeah, man, Nashville at sea, represents Miami next week in the playoff series. And that's where I leave it like that. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Yes, I'm in a whole new location. I'll talk about that tomorrow. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up on subscribe for content. Because Miami 2 years are back. When he does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. This is my TV sign up, folks. Have a good night. Audio.